Today we're going to take a look at the newly updated Blackbird XLC. The main update people will immediately notice is that now when you remove the detachable netting, the storage shelf and footbox stay on the hammock. The footbox is nice to have all the time because it prevents the end of your sleeping bag or top quilt from repeatedly flopping over the edge of the hammock when the netting is removed. And since the zipper now runs along the top side of the shelf, it's super easy to access items from outside the hammock. On the old XLC, there was a micro carabiner at each end of the netting that needed to be clipped and unclipped when removing or installing the top. These have been eliminated. Just like before, all XLCs come with continuous loops, which is essentially a permanent master suspension point on the end of the hammock. It's a loop of cord that you will attach whichever suspension components you like onto it. If you order your XLC with something other than continuous loops, that suspension will come pre-attached to your continuous loops. Getting two pieces of AM steel unhitched can be difficult, so we have recently started inserting a tiny pin into the hitch wherever two pieces of AM steel are joined. Simply push the pin out and the hitch will be just loose enough to untie with your fingers. We've been calling these suspension pins. Another change we made to the new XLC was to change the zipper. We've switched from a plastic molded tooth zipper to a coil style zipper, similar to what we've always used on the Ridge Runner hammock. Over the years, we found the coil zippers to be lighter, smoother, and more durable. On the entrance side of the XLC, we have added a magnetic snap that lines up with the snap on the Wookiee underquilt. This holds the two layers together about where you sit down, preventing you from sitting in your underquilt by mistake. It's also worth noting that we've made a minor cosmetic change to the shape of the footbox, and we've started offering glow-in-the-dark zipper pulls. And we're also in the process of adding a new 70 denier 2.5 ounce fabric option. Being 50% heavier, it makes a great single layer hammock for folks in the 225 to 300 pound range who might otherwise buy a double layer. Soon you'll be able to choose a heavyweight single layer. Watch for this option later this fall. For more information, check out our product page.